Hey guys, it's Gator, coach of the Florida Gators. Here are the Week 6 match of the GBA against Necrostevo and the Victorian Shadows. Link in the description, as always. It will be there every week. Probably don't have to say it every single week because you probably know, but just in case, just letting you know, just heads up. Yeah, but he's not doing too hot right now. I actually don't think he's won yet. So we're trying to make it so it stays that way. I mean, sure, you can get some wins later. Not now. You can't get one now. This is an important game because it's a conference game. I mean, every game is important. What I'm talking about, but it's kind of hard preparing for some of his stuff. As you'll see in the team that we brought. So hopefully it works out. There's a chance that something like Mega Zam could just 6-0 my team. But yeah, let's just look at the team. Oh, we have this beautiful non-G wallpaper, by the way. My goodness. I'm not a furry, but my goodness. Okay, so yeah, first got Heat Ran. Max Def. Team should pop up somewhere. Using this to check Togekiss, check Rotom, check every special attacker on a team pretty much. Like the typing just checks all the stuff. Like best Togekiss do, and Zam is like HP Ground or Aura Sphere, Focus Blast, whatever. I think Eggy does get Earthquake, so that's something I have to watch out for. But other than that, like this is a pretty good, reliable rocker against his team. We have Toxic to hit like Rotom, Togekiss, whatever, and then we have Roar, so we're not Hawlucha setup fodder. Or if I just feel like someone needs to get the hell out of there, and then Lava Plume just for burn potential. If I burn T-Tar or something like that, could be really good. Altaria, pretty sure this is the first time I'm bringing not Dragon Dance Altaria. But it is max speed because it does still outspeed his Diggersby, which is a humongous threat. I mean, always it's a Diggersby, but I do have a pretty good switch into it. But yeah, max speed, max attack. It'll at least speed type with non-scarf Togekiss, which is pretty nice. And I don't have Dragon Dance on it, so I kind of want the speed. And it's really hard for him to switch into this, and this could potentially just take over the game. Since I'm not running Dragon Dance, I'm running Cotton Guard and Heal Bell. So like I can sit in Rotom's face most of the time. Like if he wants to burn me, I have Heal Bell. Like I can sit in Metagross face most of the time. If he wants to start mashing me, I have Cotton Guard. Same thing with like Delmise or Lycanroc Sun. This is also just a decent switch into Araquanid, which is another humongous threat offensively. So it's just, I mean, the typing alone makes it a really good defensive mon for some of his stuff, and then offensively it hits really hard because his only fairy switches are Rotom, which I think I can beat one-on-one, and Metagross, which I can beat most of the time one-on-one unless it's like maybe special, something like that. Next we got Flygon. I don't think I brought this thing since week 1, but did I bring it other weeks? I don't remember. But it's pretty good this week because a lot of his normal switch-ins are weak to Stone Edge. So we got the Rocky and Z. So we have Edgequake, and then there's Dragon Claw for secondary step. And this still outspeeds his Zam at +1, I think, which is pretty important. And if I get a Dragon Dance up, I feel like this can just run through his team. This will one-shot basically everything at +1. Yeah, there's a couple things it won't, but with the Z move, it can just like muscle through them. And we got Drapion. I put a balloon on it because I feel like Delmise with Earthquake could be an issue, and I feel like Diggersby, if it's locked, I can maybe take advantage of it if it goes for Earthquake. There's also Zam. I don't know if his Zam's gonna run HP Ground or Focus Blast. It could be one of the two. Now, if I was Assault Vest, I'm pretty sure Focus Blast was still 2 KO me or something. So it's like there wasn't really a point. I was up with like way more bulk, but I want the speed to make sure I outspeed stuff like Togekiss. So we want a balloon. Now, the good thing about Focus Blast is it's 70% accurate. So if that's the move he has, then it's whatever. And if it's HP Ground, then I just don't get touched by it. Then we just have Stabs and Top Spike, because Top Spike's pretty good against the team. And Pursuit to try and trap the Metagross or the Zam. And now we got Buzzwole, max speed, max HP. Another thing that outspeed the Diggersby. And I have Thunder Punch as coverage because it hits the Araquanid. And it means I'm not set up fodder for the Hawlucha. And then we have Toxic because his usual switches to be like something like Togekiss or Rotom Heat. We just Toxic those. And this is also a decent Lycanroc check. So this is just like a check to all his physical stuff, or Buzz or Heat Rise is like a check to all his special stuff. You got Roost to heal up. And you got Clefty, which is to check the both because it has like mixed EVs. It's mainly for the Zam because I still think Zam could just destroy me. I don't have T-Wave on it. I have Toxic because I feel like Rotom could just switch into this. I got Toxic on like 3 different Pokemon, and they're like all for Rotom. So he better bring it. I guess it's like for Togekiss and stuff too. But yeah, Foul Play hits the Metagross pretty hard. Metagross. I say Metagross. Dazzle is just good for Lucha and whatnot, and then we have Reflect because yeah, as physical attackers, I can't just ignore them. Like I think Zam's his biggest threat, but like Hawlucha, Diggersby, Araquanid, they all hit really with T-Tar. They all hit way too hard. So yeah, that's the team. Don't want to spend too much more time, so let's go play. That's him. I don't know why his hair color is that color. All right. Yeah, I expected something like this. He didn't bring Tyranitar, which makes sense. He also didn't bring Diggersby, which I did not expect. I thought that thing mollywalled my team. He didn't bring like a lot of the defensive things either. But he brought the main ones though, which is like the Rotom and the Togekiss. He brought Metagross, which is actually a problem if it's special. Like Psychic, Flash Cannon. It's very annoying. I don't know if this is webs or not. I can't remove webs at all. I can't remove webs. I don't have anything to lead with that one shot to either besides Flygon. Flygon's not even a bad lead. He doesn't know what set it is, but it's actually not a bad lead at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave Flygon. If he leads Araquanid, it could be Focus Sash. And he'll probably one-shot me with Liquidation. Because it's a Araquanid. Where is... So this thing's strong as hell. No, it's like weird strong. Like, it's just his ability. Yeah, it does minimum 100%. Well, that's with a Splash Plate. It fucks me up. It has a huge chance to just fuck me up. If he's max attack adamant, like his max rolls 100%. If he's not a boosting item. Like Rotom. I kind of just want to click my Z move. It could be Scarf, HP Ice. That's like the best he can do. Against me. Will that kill me? It can. If I Z him, he dies. Would he be Scarf? I don't think he Volt Switches. He could Volt Switch, which would be really annoying. Scarf HP Ice means I lose my Flygon turn 1. Trying to go into Tran. If he Volt Switches, he goes Araquanid, and I kind of get bodied. I have to scout for it. Flygon puts in too much work to not scout for it against these Pokemon in particular. Will-O-Wisp. I don't know if that means he's Scarf or not. We're just gonna get Cellrocks up. Yeah, you can get webs up. Thing is, my main sweeper is not affected by webs, which is really good. HP ground? I think that is ground. Is there another reason for it to be something else? I don't think so. Let me just calc that. They did nothing. Heat ran. Custom set. Here's my set. Yeah, that's HP ground. So, what was HP ground? Altari is probably free then. He could volt switch here though. Let me write down the lowest HP ground first before I forget. My mic's like in the way when I type shit all the time. I think Altari is nicer. Ragnarok Togekiss, yeah. Altari is probably the best thing. I'm assuming it has Volt Switch. It might not though. I don't know. It is HP ground. Okay. I think he just wants to Will-O-Wisp bit. I go back in the Tran, but since it has HP ground, like I know it's going to just sit there. Probably gonna fire for Will-O-Wisp. I'll Mega Evolve though. Just test some damage out. It's kind of important to know how fast this is. Because I can't tell with my heat rank because I have no speed on it. So my Altaria is max speed, so I need to know if this thing outspeeds my Altaria, because that means it outspeeds my Buzzwole. Goes for Volt Switch, and it does outspeed my Altaria. I don't know what I guess he goes Metagross. So that's like max speed. Yeah, because my Altaria is max speed, right? Yeah, because it was max speed for Diggersby and speed type Togekiss, and he didn't bring Diggersby. Now I'm kind of regretting my Buzzwole set. I thought that Pokemon was a huge problem to switch into. I mean, it's always a problem to switch into. It's a Diggersby. There's no such thing as a switch in. I have a Buzzwole, which actually switches in, so I take that back. I'm assuming Metagross is coming out. Anything else wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, nothing else would make too much sense. So I could have killed this turn 1 with Rocky MZ on my Flygon. But I got rocks up early against Arachnid, Rotom, and then Togekiss, which is really good. His biggest threats are definitely the Hawlucha, the Zam. I don't think he has Trick. Does Metagross get Trick Room? He actually goes Togekiss instead. How much does this do? 75 to like, and we see leftovers. I don't even think I need to calculate. I can just click it again. Surprised he didn't go Metagross there. It could be a speed tie. Do I risk the speed tie? I think so. Because it means he can't defog. I'll risk the speed tie. I'm assuming that's max HP damage, but I'll calc. Because I'm thinking it's gonna be like max HP, max speed. That did like around 50%. Low 50. That would make sense on max HP. Hey, I put the speed on here for a reason. I'm clicking it. There we go. Potential speed tie. I'm assuming it was a speed tie. He should run max speed on it. So that being gone means he probably doesn't have any way to remove the hazards. Unless Rotom's last move is defog. Volt Switch, HP ground, will is defog. I don't see that happening. It could. No, I don't see that. I'm thinking he's overheat. He should be going Metagross. I thought he would go Metagross last time. What the fuck is that noise? Jesus Christ, I hate this place. Like, I actually live in a goddamn dumpster. Looking crows every damn morning. Don't know what the hell that is, but that's not the first time I heard banging like that. Totally on tilted. See my webcam? It actually looks tilted. I don't... Who gives a shit? Did I fix it? Maybe I think I fixed it. He went back in the rotom. Did he not have... Can I see his team? There's a Metagross on his team. He's got an Earthquake, which I don't have. I have Conk Guard to beat physical sets. And I also have Heal Bell, so he can't... He could have Pain Split, though. His last move can't be Pain Split on that. I think it has to be Overheat. I guess it doesn't have to be. Which sucks, because I took Sub off my Buzzwole. But he has speeds anyway. We know this thing's max speed. So he's probably going to, lowest me here. Could go into Tran. There's free leftovers. If I Toxic this thing, it's really helpful. I'm gonna go into Tran. I want to Toxic it. I've Toxic on a bunch of Pokemon. If the HP ground's here, that's a good play. Yep. I'm gonna Toxic this. And then, because a main reason to keep this around is for the Zam. But I have the Klefki and the Drapion. And since there's no Diggersby or Delmite, I mean, my Balloon actually doesn't do anything this game. Unless he has HP ground on the Zam, which I can see happening 100%. We're gonna try and Toxic this thing. Yeah, we actually need to Toxic this thing. I have Toxic on a bunch of Pokemon for a reason. I mean, no T-word in 2018 and everything, but I have it on a bunch of Pokemon. So what? I have 3 Pokemon with Toxic. I have Toxic Spikes, and my Altaria has 0 happiness. So no T-word in 2018. He could Volt Switch if he doesn't want this to get Toxic. I think he read my switch in the Flygon. Because I was 100% considering, or back into Altaria. Because I was 100% considering that too. But this is poison, so I'm just going to go back to Altaria. I don't care if I get burned because I have Heal Bow. His biggest threats are still alive, which is the issue here. I just realized... Did he not bring Stealth Rock? Oh, he has his Metagross. I don't know what his Metagross set is. Like, why doesn't he bring it into the Altaria? Does it not have a Steel move? Or he has to be scared of Earthquake. I think that's the main reason. You can Volt Switch here? Go for the HP ground. I did I could just Roost. That's probably my best play, just Roost. Keep this as healthy as possible so it can at least live 1 Zam hit. Maybe. Like, Modest Zam still, like, fucks me up from, like, 80%. Just gonna Rooster. He also might be hesitant to Willow since I did that Heat Ram play. So he might think he can Volt Switch here. I mean, he still has a Metagross. It's still there. Ready to tear my team apart. I think I'm gonna use Buzzwole as my main switch into that since there's no Diggersby. The thing is, it could easily be special. Like, it has a usable special attack, and special matches up better against my team anyway. Since Altaria learns Cotton Guard and Buzzwole has like ridiculous defense and garbage for def. It's just he has to run like Mix because he needs Earthquake for Tramp. But Mix is totally doable on Metagross. I mean, Zen Headbutt might just do enough anyway. To be fair. I'm gonna try and like trap the... So it's kind of difficult on when I want to trap this game. Because I think Zam is just as big of a threat, if not bigger than the Metagross. Yeah, Zam can get out of hand really quickly. I don't know what moves he has, but he can like trace my stuff too. Like if he traces like Prankster and he has some bullshit on his set, that won't be good. I'm still confused as why he didn't bring it in against Altaria. I'm pretty sure it's because he's scared of my coverage move, which I don't have. But it makes total sense. I just don't have it. We Hillbill here. If his last move is Pain Split, that's where I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I need to like bring Flygon in. I mean, it's poisoned, so it actually doesn't matter. It's poisoned, so you can Pain Split all you want. It just means I lose HP. Also, Hawlucha is still a threat. I have to make sure it can't Swords Dance. I specifically built my team so it can't do that. Like originally I had Sub on the Buzzwole and I changed it to Thunder Punch so it can't Swords Dance in my face. It also hits the Togekiss and the Araquanid. So far so good. Nothing crazy has happened. Nothing insane. It's just that I knew the Togekiss and the Rotom were going to be like, I wouldn't say defensive, but I knew they were going to be max speed and like just through their typing they were defensive, so we're getting rid of his defensive stuff. He still has a Metagross for defensive purposes, maybe. Agility Metagross could still be a problem. He just hard switches it out, so he doesn't, I guess in case I want to Flygon there. There it is. Okay. Now we're playing some Pokemon. Balloon. It was on a balloon. I need to make note of that. It's on a balloon. Rotom is not going to die to rocks. It's like a 35 or something. So I can Conk Guard in his face. I can go hard Drapion, which I don't really like. Can Conk Guard just win? Can I just like whittle this down forever? I can Conk Guard whenever though. Kind of like going Buzzwole here. Buzzwole's like the most expendable member. I need to figure out if he's special or physical. Or mixed. He could just get Stealth Rocks up here though. I guess we'll find out. Meteor Mash. Okay. How much does this do? 214, 151. I don't have the calculator open. Does 63. Say he's max, if he's max attack adamant. He's not max attack adamant. Could be no attack investment. That could be no attack investment. So mash. Not, just put not max attack. I don't know exactly what it is. 63 is a weird number. Is my mic muted? Oh. So Togekiss is gone. So I can Drain Punch pretty freely. So let's do that. Let's Drain Punch. I could have Thunder Punched. He could trace my Beast boost. No, I wouldn't let him do that. That'd be retarded. What am I talking about? Because like he can't boost. It doesn't matter. I have Klefki, Heatran, and Drapions. The thing is, like, those three are all weak to ground. But I have a balloon, so like I'm confident I can bring Drapion in like hard on Zam. The best it can do, there's no reason to run Shadow Ball for me. So like the biggest thing I have to worry about is like him going for Focus Blast, which is 70% accurate. So I'll take that. How much does this do? I put it to half. I have no attack investment, right? I crit him. I was like, what the heck? That crit matters. I think he's in range of Thunder Punch. I crit someone every single week with a move. Isn't the chance lower too? Yeah, he's in range of Thunder Punch, I think. I think without the crit it was a roll. Because it does minimum 50, it looks like. So we're just gonna Thunder Punch here. Should knock it out. Yeah, that went down really slowly. But it does go down. If Alucha comes out, I want to stay in. It does mean I can't check Metagross as well. But we know it's not max attack, which means it doesn't do as much damage. It's on a balloon though, so I have to pop that. I can pop that with Pursuit, maybe. You gotta go to Hawlucha or Zam here. And these are his two biggest threats. Hawlucha and the Zam, in my eyes, are the two things I had like a hard time preparing for. Like if he goes Zam here and he has like sub. Do I just sack Buzzwole if he goes Zam? I probably sack Heatran. I don't know how much speed his Metagross has. Because my Heatran might outspeed it, which is a good way of knocking it out. Because all I know is that the Metagross is not max attack, which probably means it's max HP. Well, he's not max attack Adamant. He can be max attack Jolly. Right? Let me see real quick. Max attack Jolly actually makes sense. So I can't rule out it's not max. I know it's not max attack Adamant. The max attack Jolly works. And no attack investment. Okay, so no attack invest. I was calculating no attack investment Adamant, which I don't think is a thing. So it might be max attack Jolly. Alright, here we go. Do I go hard Drapion? That or Klefki. I kind of like Klefki for the Reflect because Hawlucha is his other big threat. Yeah, we're going hard Drapion. This is dangerous. If it's Focus Blast, he has to hit it. If he hits it, I will get to it KO'd. But Toxic Spikes don't do anything anymore. They literally don't. I mean, they only affect the Zam, so it's like whatever. And the Drapion is good to break the balloon, but since I know my Altaria will outspeed guaranteed, I can break it with that. So I have ways of breaking the balloon. I mean, Buzzwole can also break the balloon, but I have a feeling Buzzwole's gonna get sacked at some point. Okay. Does he just Psychic? Does he have Sub? I feel like he doesn't just attack here. He could though. Traces my battle armor. It's not that big of a deal. It is Sub. Now is it Sub Focus Blast? Or is it Sub HP Ground? Because I have this goddamn balloon. Just gonna knock off. Does Zam get Baton Pass? He just messaged me. What was I doing? Does Zam get Baton Pass? No. Just gonna knock off. He has a Focus Blast, and that's why Focus Blast is garbage. It's fucking garbage move. I'm not using Focus Blast ever in my life. Unless I need to, but probably don't need to that often. How much does Pursuit do to Zam if he stays in? I actually have to respond to this dude. I mean, I don't see a reason not to pursue though. If it's sub again. This is 100% break it sub. I don't think I need. I'm pretty sure this thing dies to pursuit from 50. It's a Zam. Has garbage defense. Yeah. I don't know what secret move he has. He's going for another focus blast. He actually hit, but as this is gonna do a fuck ton because it's a Zam. That wasn't even a crit. Look how much that did. What? You sure this model's a problem? What the hell was that? I didn't even know it was gonna do that much. Where'd my calc go? Did I close my calc? He's modest. That did way too much. I thought that was a crit. Put me what, to like 23? Yeah, I think he's modest. I guess I don't see why you need to be timid. Does modest still have to be Crobat? If it still has to be Crobat, there's no reason to go timid. Okay. There's an issue. I knew this was gonna be an issue. How much does jab do to this? Actually does a lot. So I didn't bring Mammo, so like my way of revenging it is to like get a reflect up. So if he SDs and I jab him, he's at the +2/+2. I mean, this thing outspeeds my team anyway, at neutral. The speed doesn't do anything, like, so there's no reason not to jab him. Like, this thing already outspeeds the whole team. I'm gonna like have to get a reflect up. Probably sack the Klepke in doing so. He just jump kicks straight off the bat though. Okay. That's better for me. That kind of lets me go back into Altaria if I want. What's his last? The Rotom, that's basically dead. Is he Sky Attack? Because that is something I have to keep in mind. It still won't kill me. Even if it's adamant, won't kill me. If I go Klepke, he gets to go into the Rotom. I don't know that Rotom's last move. I like Altaria here. Since I know it's Mash, I might just try to Cotton Guard on the Metagross. I could go ahead and I can't Cotton Guard now. I mean, I could, but like if he goes for the Sack Rotom play, he can burn me. I have to waste the turn like Heal Belling. He might try and set up on it. I don't even think it matters if he's. I'm just gonna Frustration. Because if he Sky Attacks here, I will die to the Falling Acrobatics. During that Focus Blast, almost one-shot my Drapion, not stab, not anything. Yeah. I almost wanted to make Drapion a Assault Vest, but I thought Toxic Spikes would be a good matchup. And I also thought HP Ground was 100% possible. I just thought it was on his Rotom. But he didn't give a fuck. He was trying to get some damage in. Didn't care about accuracy. And he missed one. I also crit his thing, his Araquanid, which put it in Thunder Punch range. Pretty sure. Well, I think it was a roll without the crit. Just Pokemon. Just whatever. It's rolls and crits and garbage. Think we're okay though, because the Zam was #1 threat, and the Drapion did what it needed to do. Hawlucha is #2 threat. I don't think Metagross is a threat now that I know it has Mash and not the other thing. The whatchamacallit? Flash Cannon. And I do outspeed it, guaranteed, since we saw it was on a balloon. Is the Rotom Sack or Metagross? It's the Rotom Sack. Okay. I think this. I'm gonna Cotton Guard on the Metagross. I can't because it's easier to Cotton Guard on the Metagross than the Hawlucha. And like my initial switch in to the Metagross is the Buzzwole, which lets the Hawlucha pop its thingamajigger. Do I have a good way of killing this if it has like Toxic or something? Well, I have Heal Bell, but I only have 8. I still have Reflect. I think we're fine to Cotton Guard here. Yeah. Honestly, I probably got a better idea of how much. Oh, he actually went for rocks. I'm getting +6 defense. The only way he's killing is if he crits it. I'm getting +6. This, I'm not even gonna run the cow. This is gonna do jack shit. Unless he crits me. Which is Pokemon, so. That actually still did 40. That did more than I thought I was gonna do. If he does crit me. Okay, I shouldn't have boosted. I should have attacked. Because if he crits me right now, his balloon's still up. I clicked that too fast. Okay. I need to pop his balloon. I don't know why he bullet punched. I did like 20. That actually did a lot. Wow. Well, now I can roost. If he doesn't crit me, this just wins. If he does, I think Flygon still has it. God damn. Okay. So Mash, Bullet Punch, Stealth Rock. Actually, it's not that simple. I should get a Reflect up first. If I see his last move is Earthquake and I get Reflect up, then Flygon definitely can win. So we'll play safe. Differential is important, so I'm going to try and keep that in mind. Try and keep differential in mind here. There's Earthquake. I'm gonna go hard Flygon. Yeah. Behind the Reflect, it should be able to just eat. Do I even need a Dragon Dance? I might as well. Just outspeed. He can crit me. Does a crit mash even kill? I don't even think a crit mash would kill me. Well, he has Bullet Punch on this. No, I should just Dragon Dance, right? Let me see. Because the Halucha can set up if I'm slower. Yeah, they're gonna Dragon Dance. He bullet punched, so that definitely is not gonna do anything. That should seal the deal, because we still have our Z move and the Sweeping Flag on. One shot Halucha with that. Yeah. Maybe. 77 to 90? Probably does. Blow punches again. Pretty sure Halucha dies. I don't think he can stop me from doing anything. Unless he's Scarf, but I mean the Reflect's still up. And he can't go for flying and fighting. Yeah, this takes 2 rounds of rocks, so it's at, like, what was that, 75? It should die. And this is my strongest. Oh, that was at neutral. What am I talking about? At +1, this thing goes minimum 115%. This bird's about to get crushed by this fat ass rock. What was I talking? I was like, how's it only doing 77 to 90? Like, this is a Z move. I didn't even put the +1 in. Go ahead, flex on him. Flex on him, trainer. I don't even remember what Continental Crush looks like. Isn't it just a rock? Does he do something with the rock? Wait, is he in the rock? Oh, look at that Halucha. That is... I'm sorry, Halucha. It had to happen, bro. It had to happen. Alright, yeah, GG to Necros Devo. That was definitely... went a lot better than I had expected in my head. I thought Halucha and Zam were just going to get its kills. I mean, you saw if that Focus Blast hit. Like, it does too much. That almost one-shot me. I did get crit. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Yeah, good game in Necros Evo. Make sure to check them out. Link will be in the description. Like, comment, video. We greatly appreciate it. Next week we play Tom and the San Jose Sharpedos. And it's good. I'll see you guys next time.